Adaprox box with a 3M sticky on the bot. It's not super heavy, which is nice. I don't want it falling off the wall.
We very much live in a world where our phones are everything to us, not the least of which is that we use phones for all sorts of things. From going and making phone calls and text messages to looking up things on the internet, using them as guides via things like Google Maps and so on. But our smartphones are incredibly powerful. There are always gadgets out there that can make them even easier to use, especially when your hands aren't available. So allow us to show you 10 smartphone gadgets that will change everything. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 10, phone soap. No, this isn't an actual bar of soap that you use for your phone, as that would just be, well, weird. However, the name phone soap is still apt for a very basic reason. Your phone goes through a lot of wear and tear during the day, depending on where you carry it and how often you use it. That means that it's going to be exposed to a lot of things, including your own fingers, which has oil and germs on them, and potentially dust and other external components from where you set it down. So, let us ask you this. How often do you actually go and clean your phone? Exactly, and that is where phone soap comes in. It's a UV disinfectant device that is basically a case you put your phone in, and once you close it, the soap will go and clean your device so that it doesn't have any meaningful germs on it. This is helpful in numerous ways, not the least of which is that the regular glass and screen cleaners can leave streak marks and be messy to handle and use. But with phone soap, it's as easy as putting your phone in the device and letting it do its work. What's more is while you're cleaning your device, you can also be charging it up. Number 9, Wondercube. At first, you might not think that there's anything really special about Wondercube, as it's literally a 1-inch cube that doesn't seem all that impressive. But what it lacks in overt flair, it absolutely makes up for in usefulness. This singular cube has 9 functions that can be used with your phone and even your computer in certain ways. How is that possible? Well, some of the functions it has includes a USB connector that will allow you to plug your phone into your computer for one reason or another. You can also find a flashlight within it, as well as a stand to mount your phone on, and an emergency charger that can help you get power when you need it. And because of its small size, it can go and be put on things like your keychain, and thus always be on hand for when you need its assistance. Number 8, Photon. A common problem with phones is that depending on how much you use them, you'll need to recharge your device regularly, which on the surface is okay because that's just how devices work, right? But when you're out in the middle of nowhere and you don't have a jack-in spot, that means you're pretty much screwed, unless you have something like Photon. Because Photon isn't just a power bank that you can use to recharge your phone, it is a solar-powered battery bank. Yep, you heard that right. This is a power supply for your phone that is charged by the sun. Now you might think that this will be hard to carry around, but it's not. It's pocket-sized and it can easily attach to things like your backpack, and it's also very efficient. All you have to do is expose it to the sun for a little while once or twice a day, and you'll have about 24 hours worth of battery to use while you're outdoors. And should you somehow use all of that power, you can just recharge it again. It is a perfect device for those who love to use their phone outdoors a lot and always want to keep using it without much hassle. Number 7, Prynt Pocket. One of the best things about having a smartphone is that the device is able to take photos of you and your friends and your family in literally just a snap. But actually printing out those pictures, well, it can be a hassle. You have to upload them to a service or your computer so you can print them out and such. But enter the Prynt Pocket, a device that is able to attach to your phone and print Polaroid-style photos for you in seconds. The best part? It's not only easy to do, but you can edit and add things to the picture via the device's app before printing them out. That means you can make sure that you have the perfect shot, the perfect lighting, or even add things like emojis to make their Instapics even more instantly fun. Number 6, Adaprox Fingerbox. A benefit of our modern world is that technology is helping us to get things done faster, or can act upon things that would take extra effort to fix if we make a mental error. This is why the smart home is a popular thing via gadgets like Alexa and Siri. But they have limitations and can require a bunch of setup time to make sure that Alexa can go and do various things. That is where the Adaprox Fingerbox comes in. Because this is a smart gadget as well, it does a simple thing. It can turn things on or off. Simply put, this is a box with a mechanical finger that can get a signal even when far away to ensure that a certain action is taken. All that's required is that the item you put into the finger box on has a button. So something like a light switch, a computer, a robotic vacuum cleaner, and so on and so forth. You can even sync this up with Alexa or Siri to make it voice activated. Or you can go and sync it up with your smartphone and activate whichever Fingerbox item you want with the simple push of a button. It's simple, it's easy, and it's only $25 to get. Number 5, Unravel. Charging stands have been something that many phone users need for one reason or another, and many have tried to innovate them. But Unravel might just be the best of them, because this device is not only one that can charge 3 devices at once, including your phone and smartwatch, but also be shifted around in terms of shape to better fit your needs, such as making it into a triangle shape so you can charge your phone while doing things like FaceTime, or standing it up to help you connect to your computer. And when you're done, you can fold it up easily and put it in the travel case. Number 4, Mudra Band. We just mentioned smartwatches, but this is one that takes things to a whole new level. The Mudra Band is one that works with your Apple Watch and iPhone. It can literally make it so that you can see everything going on with your phone and then do certain actions, just by moving your fingers. No, really, there are special electrodes in the band that'll detect and register certain movements that'll actually enable your watch to detect what it is that you're trying to do, whether it be answering or denying calls, cycling through your music playlist, playing games, and much more. It's simple to use and can create a truly freeing experience that doesn't require you checking on your phone all the time. Number 3, Ori. This one might seem like science fiction, but we promise you it is real. Ori is a very special ring that uses the science of bone conduction to go and make it so that you can always make and answer calls by simply touching the ring finger to your ear. Yes, this is real. It'll allow you to make calls and texts without having to bring up your phone or have to worry about dropping your phone as you talk to people and so on. The ring itself is truly a high-tech device, and it'll make you feel like a secret agent as you walk around talking with your finger on your ear. Number 2, Lookstand. A very common problem with phones is that holding them up by hand to watch something or talk with someone can be tiring. So that is where the device Lookstand comes in. Through this stand, you'll not only be able to prop up your phone, you'll be able to adjust it to the height you want and even rotate your phone without having to move the stand itself. This will help you when you're listening to a recipe video or doing FaceTime or just watching a show you love and more. It can also be used as a selfie stick, tripod, and more. Number 1, Rotatable Charging Cable. This last one will be useful for those who have trouble at times charging their phones while being in a certain position. The rotatable charging cable is one where you can attach the charging head and then rotate it 180 degrees. What's more, it's 6 feet long and thus can reach you and your device without much effort. And if that wasn't enough for you, one charger head can be used to charge multiple devices. So if you're looking for a new kind of charge to suit your needs, this is the one for you. So what do you think? What do you think of this look of the smartphone gadgets that are out there that you might want to go and get for yourself? Have you ever seen these gadgets before this video? Do you actually know someone who has these gadgets? Do you think there will be even newer and more creative gadgets that'll come out for phones soon? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.